Hello! Welcome to Snippets, Bits and Bobs, a channel of weekly videos of eclectic excerpts from classic and contemporary literature, lyrics, and even recipes that I read in a relaxing, soft-spoken ASMR style. Check the description box below to learn more about ASMR. I hope you'll be as excited as I am each week as I share new topics with you. Welcome again to our special space to relax and decompress and unwind. So slow down, slow your pace. Isn't it always nice to find a quiet space from the chaos and noise around you? I'm glad you joined me today. We've much to unpack. So many holidays and holy days this February. Valentine's Day, Black History Month, Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday, Lent, and Lunar New Year. Happy Chinese New Year. In Mandarin, the greeting is Xin Mei Yin Kuai Lo, and in Cantonese, San Nin Fai Lo. Today I'd like to share a few bits and bobs about Chinese New Year, what year this is in terms of the animal, its origin, and compatibility of this year's Zodiac sign. So watch this video to the end. A secret is I'm learning some tidbits about the Lunar New Year along with you. So let's go. And by the way, remember, my readings are to relax you in a soft-spoken style. It's not to provide a lecture that you can hear towards the back of a room. So that is why my voice is very, very soft and very quiet. At least I try to do that. And you can listen intently or be lulled to sleep if you choose, okay? Great. Now, the year of the ox, 2021. The personality or characteristics of the ox. Now, those born under the sign of the ox tend to hold conservative and traditional personalities. They impress people with an image of endurance, honesty, and diligence. They seldom fear for any hardship or difficulties. They are persistent but stubborn, cautious but hesitant, moody and quick-tempered. Napoleon was typical in many ways, like the ox, but with obviously certain very noticeable failings with this sign. The strengths of the ox. The ox personality is slow in action, but quite persistent. Once they make decisions, they will hold on straight to the end. Cautious and careful. Before taking actions, they will take a long time for decision making. Stability is another characteristic in their personality, for they are hardly ever affected by the environment changes and others' judgment. With strong faith and willpower, they can always realize their goals. Honest and patient, they are reliable companions and friends. Besides, they are independent and industrious, which makes them achieve goals easily. When handling affairs, they are very organized. They give much care and attention to family, being filial to parents and tender to brothers and sisters. They are peacemakers and treat people equally. Their weaknesses. One of the weaknesses of the ox in the Chinese zodiac personality is their stubbornness, for they can hardly change their minds to accept the advice of others. They usually do things based on their own slow pace. The lack of efficiency will result in an average outcome, and they seem to be moody, actually fractious, obstructive, and irritable. And due to their characteristic stiffness, they cannot react correctly according to outside changes. Remaining in a passive situation, they tend to be loose and clumsy. In relationships, they have no sense of romance and no skill to please their lovers. Their speech is also blunt. They can be unaccustomed to speaking in public, which will make them quite nervous. As for their career, Oxen's career develops stably and smoothly. With persistence and willpower, they can remain highly spirited in a tough situation, which enables them to reap success. By remaining in the same occupation long term, they are likely to get promotion and a handsome salary, as their capability will be recognized by colleagues and bosses alike. If starting a business, their talent will be used to the fullest. All in all, they can accomplish goals by their hard work. However, they need to be aware of others' jealousy and learn to be more flexible in response to these disadvantages. The best jobs or suitable jobs for the ox include doctor, lawyer, writer, teacher, entrepreneur, or office worker. Now, on to Chinese New Year itself. The New Year celebrations that mark the change between December 31st and January 1st last only one night. But Lunar New Year celebrations doesn't end until the 15th day of the first lunar month, or at the Lantern Festival. This year, 2021, the Lunar New Year runs from February 12th through February 26th. The holiday coincides with the date of the new moon in Asia. Countries in Asia celebrating Lunar New Year include China, Korea, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines, and in Asian homes around the world. And it's considered time to honor deities and ancestors and to be with your family. And each year is associated with one of 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac. So 2021 is the year of the ox. The Chinese zodiac calendar is on a 12-year cycle, with each year marked by 12 different animals in the following order: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Why this order of animals? Well, the story goes, long, long ago, there was no Chinese zodiac. The Jade Emperor wanted to select 12 animals to be his guards. So he sent an immortal being into man's world to spread the message that the earliest animal who went through the heavenly gate, the better the ranking of that animal to be a palace guard. The next day, animals set off towards the heavenly gate. Rat got up very early. On his way to the gate, he encountered a river and, had to stop there because of the swift current. After waiting a long time, Rat noticed Ox about to cross the river and swiftly jumped into Ox's ear. The diligent Ox did not mind at all and simply continued. After crossing the river, he raced towards the palace of the Jade Emperor. Suddenly, Rat jumped out of Ox's ear and dashed to the feet of the Emperor. Rat won first place and Ox was second. Are you getting the picture here, folks? Okay. Tiger and Rabbit came third and fourth because both are fast and competitive, but Tiger was faster. Rabbit got across the river by hopping on stepping stones and a floating log. Good-looking Dragon was fifth and was immediately noticed by the Jade Emperor, who said Dragon's son could be sixth. But Dragon's son didn't come with him that day. Just then, crafty Snake came forward and said Dragon was his adoptive father, so Snake ranked sixth. Horse and Goat arrived. They were very kind and modest, and each let the other go first. The Jade Emperor saw how polite they were and ranked them seventh and eighth. Monkey had fallen well behind, but he jumped between trees and stones and caught up to be ninth. The last were Rooster, Dog, and Pig, and these 12 animals became guards of the heavenly gate. More is on the way with superstitions and personality matches with the ox, but first, if you are enjoying this video or this channel, thank you. This year, my goal is to gain at least 500 subscribers. Yes, 500. And I know you can help me get there. YouTube wants to see channel creators like me increase their presence and engagement by many viewers subscribing, liking, or commenting. I am aware that some viewers don't wish to have their private names in the comment section, and I certainly can understand that. So, if I may suggest that you think about creating another Gmail address and use a favorite nickname or fantasy name, whatever you choose or whatever you wish. So thank you. Now let's move to the next selection of superstitions. Now, what to do and what not to do during Lunar New Year. Well, here are just a few. I know that there are many, but I chose a few of these. First thing, wear red. The color symbolizes luck and prosperity. Now, here's a favorite one of mine. It says, eat dumplings. They symbolize wealth for the new year. Another, don't wash or cut your hair. The first Chinese character or the word for hair is the same word or character for prosperity. So washing or cutting your hair is seen as washing away fortune. Don't buy shoes during the first lunar month. The word for shoes, hai, resembles the sound of losing and sighing in Cantonese. The noise of fireworks scares off evil spirits. Don't clean until the second day of the Lunar New Year, not even the dishes, especially if you did a ceremonial cleaning before the New Year started. You could sweep out the good luck you brought in. And finally, with whom is the ox compatible? Oxen are a group of people who lack romance, so people falling in love with them seldom get surprises. They're also awkward with words and not good at flirting, seeming to be cool and indifferent. They have an ardent inner side. When coming across the people they admire, they will go actively close towards them. Their efforts in love will not be in vain, and they usually hope their partner feels the same way as they do in return. The problems of relationships usually come from their over-tenderness to the opposite sex and suspicious about the other's loyalty. Now, the best matches for the ox are, listen to this, the rat, the snake, and rooster. And the not so good matches are tiger, dragon, horse, and sheep. Thanks for sharing this special occasion with me. Happy Lunar New Year, Happy Chinese New Year. Welcome, new subscribers. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe and hit the like button. Also, share your comments below about this video and tell me what topics you want to hear in future videos. If you'd like to see recent videos of snippets, bits, and bobs, see the links in the description. Also, click on the bell icon on your right to get the latest videos when they are uploaded, usually each week on Tuesdays. Can't wait to share next week's theme with you. So, have a good week and see you soon at Snippets, Bits, and Bobs. Bye-bye.